opportunity, option, ordinary, organization, organize, ourselves, original, outside, oven, own, owner, pack, pain, painter, palace, parking, pants, particular, pass, passenger, past, patient, pattern, pay, piece, penny, percent, per, perform, perhaps, permission, personality, pet, petrol, photograph, physical, physics, pick, pilot, planet, plant, plastic, plate, platform, please, pleased, pocket, polite, pollution, pop, population, position, possession, possibility, poster, power, predict, present, president, prevent, print, printer, prison, prize, process, produce, professional, professor, profile, program.
The greatest prize. Daniel was an ordinary student who dreamed of becoming a pilot one day. One morning, his teacher gave him an exciting opportunity to join a science program. He had only one option, and he accepted it without hesitation. The students decided to organize an original project by ourselves. Instead of staying in the classroom, they worked outside in the school garden. The school used an old oven to bake bread for everyone, and each student brought their own lunch. The owner of a nearby shop gave them boxes to pack their equipment. Daniel felt a little pain in his arm, but he continued working. A talented painter drew the old palace near the school, while another student took a photograph. The bus waited in the parking area, and Daniel wore comfortable pants for the trip. On one particular day, every student received a special pass to visit the National Science Museum. Daniel sat beside an elderly passenger who shared stories from the past. His words taught Daniel that success belongs to those who never give up. At the museum, their patient guide showed them the beautiful pattern of stars in the night sky. Each student had to pay 1 penny to enter, and 1% of every ticket was donated to projects that promote peace. The guide smiled and said, "A strong personality is more valuable than perfect grades." Before entering a special room, the students asked for permission. They even met a friendly pet before the bus stopped for petrol. Inside the museum, Daniel watched amazing physical experiments and learned more about physics. Then a famous professor introduced a retired pilot who spoke about flying through the clouds and dreaming of traveling to another planet. After lunch, the students planted a small plant in a plastic plate as part of an environmental activity. Later, while waiting on the train platform, their teacher said, "Please, stay together." Daniel was very pleased because he found a notebook in his pocket that he thought he had lost. Everyone was polite, and they discussed pollution, the growing population, and simple ways to protect the earth. Back at school, Daniel's position was to lead the final presentation. He believed that knowledge was his greatest possession, and there was every possibility that their team could win the first prize. "The greatest power is knowledge," his teacher said. She asked the students to predict the future if people continued caring for the environment. On presentation day, Daniel gave a wonderful presentation in front of the school president. Their project explained how to prevent pollution. They used the school printer to print colorful posters that showed how to recycle and produce less waste. One section even talked about how education can help people in prison build a better future. The entire process changed Daniel's life. He learned to think like a professional, listen carefully to his professor, and create a personal profile that showed not only his achievements, but also his dreams. At the end of the competition, Daniel's team won first place. Holding the prize in his hands, he realized that success is not about being the smartest person in the room. It is about using every opportunity, making the right choices, and never stopping your journey of learning.
I'm praying Fajr. I'm praying Dhuhr. I'm praying Asr. I'm praying Maghrib. I'm praying Isha. I'm going to the mosque. I'm making wudu. I'm reading the Quran. I'm praying in congregation. I finished my prayer.